CP Dieter. We have reached the end of this month and it's time to talk about one of the best films that we've had recently in all of Disney history. Zootopia. Zootopia was only released a couple of years ago, same year as Moana in 2016. I remember going in and watching this film and not having any expectations of it. It looked cute to me, but it seemed like just a regular buddy cop film, which was their intention. Buddy cop. I love the pun and this happens a lot and it's fantastic, their humor. I went into it not expecting anything but just a cute, enjoyable movie. And when I came out of the theater, I was completely blown away. It was one of my favorites right away. I was obsessed with it from the beginning. It's a wonderful, smart, important movie and everyone needs to see it. And at least thankfully with Rotten Tomatoes, they gave it a 98% rating compared to Chicken Little, which deserves a lot more. Zootopia needs so much more recognition. It is praised, but not enough. Not compared to Frozen. I keep referencing Frozen, but that's the first thing I think of when it's overhyped. Because there's no princess in this, because it's just a normal Disney film about buddy cops. It doesn't have the same marketing as Frozen does, or even Moana has more, but it needs a lot more. The messages are so much more important. I'm so happy it won an Oscar for Best Animated Feature over Moana, and I'm so grateful that it did. I love Moana so much, but this one definitely has much more important storytelling.
The world was divided in two: vicious predator or meek prey. But over time, we evolved and moved beyond our primitive, savage ways. Now, predator and prey live in harmony. And every young mammal has multitudinous opportunities.
We have your bunny cop. It's Bunny. She's in a predator versus prey world, but everyone gets along and she wants to be a cop when she grows up.
I can make the world a better place. I am going to be a police officer!
Bunny cop! That is the most stupidest thing I ever heard.
And it's all about her story, Judy Hopps, and how she's able to persevere, and going into Zootopia, finding out that not everything is as easy as we seem, and that she still has to fight her way to succeed, but she does, and the lessons she learns along the way. There's an entire mystery underneath that premise where she has to solve the case, and it's done so excellently. And there's also the underlining subtext, which is so important, about prejudice and racism, and it's so important to teach these kids, and it's such a wonderful element to do it with animals. Instead of prey versus predator, we have black versus white in real life and other minorities, and the men versus women and different things that separate humans. It's so great to look at through the lens of animals and see how stupid people are for being prejudiced in the first place.
Clawhauser? What are you doing?
They thought it would be better if a predator such as myself wasn't the first face that you see when you walk into the ZPD.
What?
They're gonna move me to records. It's downstairs. It's by the boiler.
It's wonderful. It's such an important message and I'm so grateful for it. And the cast is phenomenal. The cast definitely helps out. We have a huge cast. Jennifer Goodwin, who is also from Once Upon a Time playing Snow White, she plays Judy Hopps. Jason Bateman is Nick Wilde, who is also a phenomenal character, and I love that hustler type of fox stereotype that they start out with.
You can't touch me, Carrots. I've been doing this since I was born.
You're gonna want to refrain from calling me Carrots.
My bad. I just naturally assumed you came from some little carrot-choked podunk, no?
Shakira is in this film as a gazelle, but basically herself is, if she was a gazelle, it would be her. And her song is phenomenal. I am obsessed with it.
I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail.
But also, Iris Ibra who was in Jungle Book and is also Heimdall from Thor. He played Chief Bogo, so really huge part as well. And then Jenny Slate is Mayor Bellwether. And this time, we had Cheech. In Oliver and Company, we have Chong from Cheech and Chong. So I like that they keep popping up in various projects. I think that's so fun. Tommy Chong is the yak, and it's a minor part but wonderful, and I love that they go along with the stereotype where it's just hippie.
Huh? Oh, for sure. We're a naturalist club.
Yeah, in Zootopia, anyone can be anything. These guys, they be naked.
Hey, Nongi, these dudes have some questions about Emmett the Otter.
Who?
Emmett Otterton, been coming to your yoga class for like 6 years.
I know we have a couple of years away, and I know it's just a rumored, but I really would love if Animal Kingdom added Zootopia into there. I know there's rumors about it, but I would love, it'd be such an amazing experience. Now this is one thing that I would be totally okay with because I like the old stuff, but if we took a Lion King Rafiki's Planet Watch, because we still have Lion King in the park, so we're not taking away, but if we take Rafiki's Planet Watch and instead transform it to Zootopia, take the train out and instead make it an interactive train like Harry Potter has, where you're inside and it's just a visual ride, that would draw so much more attention, and you could be going through Zootopia just like Judy does, and it would be you getting placed into the movie, which is the direction they seem to be going in. And then you could get there and it could be entering the world of Zootopia, and then you can learn about conservation, but also about all the different animals, the predator versus the prey, and be able to keep teaching kids these lessons about how you shouldn't judge people / animals. Animals need to get along, and same thing with people should get along, and it's just would be awesome. I would love it. You get a ride, you get some lessons, you get some edutainment going on, edutainment happening, and I just really admire this film so much. The characters are wonderful. I love the humor. The humor is fantastic. Now this is a smart humor. I love stupid humor, as we know, but I also really appreciate smart humor, and I like the balance between the two. And I love how many puns they can get and how many different animals are hidden in with the puns. So instead of Macy's, you have Mousey's.
Oh my god, did you see those leopard print jeggings?
And you have Zuber, which was hilarious. I've seen this film many times, and every single time I watch it, I discover more. There's so many hidden Easter eggs in this film that is so enjoyable that you can literally watch it 10 times and not see everything. And I love how they've incorporated everything that we know brand-wise, but made it animal friendly. The references to Breaking Bad, oh, so fantastic. The movies, the bootleg movies.
All your favorite movies. I got movies that haven't even been released yet.
It's just, I have nothing but praise for this film. This film is perfection. It is so important to know about and to watch and talk about, and it's a wonderful way to continue to discuss lessons and to take a look and reflect on ourselves as humans at the same time. So I feel like this was a great film to talk about for the end of the month. And with that, we have continued and completed another month. We have finished our month of April with animals. And now it's time to continue on to the next month, which I am so hyped over. May is Marvel month. I'm a Marvel fangirl. So tomorrow we are going to start from the beginning with Iron Man. So please stay tuned. And as always, I hope you have a magical day, and I'll see you real soon.